Oh. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Test, test. Is the mic still connected? Find out in post. I don't think we're gonna drive it up. I don't think we're gonna drive this up. I think we're gonna use. I'm gonna take this off. Yep. Loosen this up. Open this up. This. This. This is the switch. Up top. Bam. And then what we do, see how the battery is. So strong, good. Disconnect it. Should be wearing gloves, but we're not. All right. Mustang so that we can winch it in. Oh man. All right. No, I'm not. I'm not. You're gonna hang out with me as I.
With it.
I was thinking about you.
Well, some people that's a good thing. There's some that's a bad thing.
Well, I was thinking about what you were saying about how you were. So I was at the garage the other 2 days ago, and I was dropping off my Ducati, and this guy walked up to me with his family. He's like, "Oh, that's a proper bike. Oh, that's a proper bike." He's like, "Oh man, I haven't got my license, but I want to get my license, and I want to start riding." My dad, I never did get a chance to ride with my dad.
Screenshot because Stephen's not going to believe that I was partaking in the loading of the Mustang.
You should screen record your screen. Can you screen record it?
Yeah, let me do this now. Cool.
Okay. So the guy. This is before you and I had our conversation. Okay. So the guy came up to me and he's like, "Oh my God!" And I said, "Yeah, I take this bike to Knock Hill and I got an R1." He's like, "Oh, my dream bike's an R1." Da, 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 da. And then I was like, "Well, what are you doing this Friday?" And he goes, oh, I own a business, I sell chocolate, and I can't take the time off. So, oh, okay, he said, but I really want to get into bikes. And I go, oh, okay. And he's like, well, can I have your number? I'm like, yeah, you can have my number, but I'm probably going to be gone,
Yeah.
So then, the next day happens, and I'm at Joe's house, and then I FaceTime you, which I should have been FaceTiming you throughout the year, but you said, it's funny that you said that about, like, I told you got to keep going, and you've been keeping going. You've just been kind of in silence, right? Well,
bother me, but that was why. And you came up to Not Kill? Did you come up? You came up on the women's night last year.
Last year when they canceled it.
Yeah, so that's what spurred me on, because when they cancelled it, and I was like, man, this is a shit show. We'd one girl who, remember the girl, the Kawasaki, was like, I don't want to do it,
Yep.
You were talking to her. And so all of that, and I was like, I reckon I can provide a solution to eliminate that problem. And I reached out to Not Kill. I spoke to Duncan up there, and he's patched me. He's ignored me. So I'm like, stuff it, I'll do it myself. Like, I was going to offer to be like, let me help you to tell you what's missing. Because the women they don't ride bikes.
Yeah.
The guys that are there do ride bikes aren't women. So that's the problem.
Yep.
But yeah, like, see the website is like, can be accessed by anybody. The women part was just because it gives me an in as well, but I would do it for anybody. I would literally do it for anybody. That's the chat.
Well, so, holy shit, look at these clouds. Fucking, holy God. So no, what I was thinking, I might steal your idea as for America.
Do it, man.
Do it. But at the same time, I'm not stealing your idea because I'm stealing it because I think that if you and I keep tailoring it from both sides, we can almost learn from one another.
100%. Do you know, here's the thing, it's not stealing. Ideas, you don't steal an idea. You do exactly what I want to do. So if you were like, Shaz, in the UK and Europe specifically, I'd be like, I'm going to figure out where you live and come down there. But it's not. What you're saying is, this is an opportunity, and Rufus, like, I've gone through it so many times, but it's things like, do you remember, you went there, we went to Portimao, and a guy called Gary Horton, Gary Horton was at, and he was, Gary was basically used to ride quite a lot of track days, but wasn't a professional racer, and he turned up with this idea that he'll give people some lessons around the track, as like he pays to be there, but he'll show you like where the apex is, how to get that corner, your braking zone. Then he'll on his bike, and on your bike he'll have it, and he'll record it. And he had some little lad there who was editing the recording footage. Now the footage was like,
all right.
It wasn't the best
it was
editing.
All right. Yeah.
But it was all right. But the thing is, like we were lucky. We got ours for free because Stephen helped him fix his R1. It wouldn't start. Stephen just got stuck in about it, which was brilliant. But we, the people who were paying him, he was booked out for 3 days, 150. It was 150, £200 per person.
Whoa, hold on. He was charging £150 per person to just teach him how to ride on a track?
To basically show them the line. So you went out and got a lesson. What I was saying about it is he was really attentive and he didn't over export himself. He didn't have too many people, so he would go out with, let's just do it with James on day one. He'd show James the lines, he'd record a little bit of James being out on day one when he was trapped. Then he'd give James day two, and on the start of day three on session one, he was out with James, recording James again, riding like a beast. And you could go to him anytime and say, hey, I'm struggling with whatever that thing is. And if he was riding with somebody in your group and he went past you and you were riding like really good or shit, he'd come and say, oi, he used to always say to me, corner 3, let it past your shoulder. You're turning too soon. And that was, he just did that. Whereas I'm not going to take people on track. You can. You have the knowledge and skill level to take people on track. You can do that. I'm more building the foundation that means people will get everything they need before they get on the track to feel comfortable to go there. So like even to the extent of providing paddock stands, tyre warmers, I'm going to have a couple of sets of these and take them up to Not Kill. I'm going to help you take the bike out the van. You're going to do it. As a woman, I'm going to empower you. I'm not going to do it for you, because the idea is when you leave me,
you have to be able to do it.
That's the goal.
I don't know if I'm necessarily qualified to show you the right lines, but you ever think to yourself how nice it is to go to the gym and work out with somebody at the gym, but they don't.
Yeah.
But they don't really offer a. I mean, you can get a. You can
Body
get a.
system.
You can get a. You can get a personal trainer, but you can't really get. I mean,
That's not that.
you can't really. I just want somebody that goes, oh, this is how you do the machine. Oh, this is how you do the
Yeah,
squat.
I want a buddy. Track buddies, not
Track buddies. Actually, what I was thinking about doing is I was thinking about just doing it for like posting it out there saying, hey, if you're within 300 miles from me, let me know the track day and I'll come to you. And the only thing I ask is that you let me make a video out of it so I could be like, oh, what are your concerns as a new guy on the track? Oh, I don't understand how to do the paddock stand, you know? And I'm like, oh, okay. Just watch it.
That's it. That's the thing. That's the hook, is that your aim is that they help you to build your but charge.
No.
You can do the first few for free. The reason why you got to get something back from it.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you just giving. So, for example, if you say, well, what happens is don't worry about buying cameras and stuff. And if you do, that's fine. But what I'll do is I'll take the footage and I'll provide I can have a video you can use on your socials. You can share with family, friends, a memento of the day. And as long as that bit is tight knit, that memento. Every time they watch it, they'll see your logo and they'll think of you. Ergo, they'll pass you on to other people and more people will want to do it. So that's self-promotion without, you don't have to do a thing other than edit that video. They promote you.
Hey, but you know what though? I never
did
did think about it. Like, okay, so there's a guy by the name of Chris In fact, he was in Cartagena with us, right? And
Yep, Chris.
he reached out to me. Yeah, you know Chris. And he reached out to me. He said, hey, Steve, what do I need to get for the putting GoPros on my bike? And I said, here, I'll send you a bunch of links for the stickies. And I said, I'll send you the link for the lanyards. I said, the camera's up to you. I'd rather you decide that. But I was like, 100% get all these extra parts. But no, you just got me thinking now. If I'm out on track and I'm showing somebody how to do it, and I have a bunch of these cameras, I can open box the camera and I can give you the camera and say, this is how you use it. The camera belongs to me. You've seen that the camera is brand new. And then if you want to buy this, I'll sell it to you for whatever, like probably break even.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, another thing as well is like, what you do is you make it a package deal. You have not too many options. People don't like too much choice.
Sure.
You have options. You're like, you just basically build it, but it starts off with one thing. It starts off with, do you want to ride? And are you unsure of how to get onto track? Let me help you. Let me bridge the gap between you going, that looks cool, I want to do it, and I don't know what the feck I'm doing. That's the gap I'm trying to bridge. And the reason why I'm trying to do it in the UK is so many people just now are choosing to not ride on the roads because of the amount of deaths. And the reason why they're higher is there's more people, but also social media publicises so much now that people think there's more when actually there's probably about the same amount. So people want to turn to track for track days has trebled in the last year, and 2 years ago. So that's when I'm like, man. And then the girl bit was just because, well, not many girls want a guy to tell them how to do something.
No, sure, yeah, You're right.
Whereas I'm different. I'd rather a guy told me, because I have to be honest, there's less faffing, it's straight to the point, and I get there pretty quickly.
Sure.
Whereas from other view, though, a lot of women are like, I'm not going to listen to him. He doesn't know what he's talking about. He's just a guy. He doesn't get it. You can't say that to me because I'm not one.
Sure.
And I do get it.
Sure.
So,
Well,
man, let me just check 1 second.